name is Lucas. This is a bit of late. I'm being a little bit quiet because my girlfriend is asleep. And I'm walking in the kitchen, which is right next to the bedroom. And I don't want to wake her up. That would be rude. I am not going to tell you about a book. I am going to tell you about my time in Shanghai's lockdown and our journey to reach zero COVID. Jayo. It is, I'm luckier than many because I don't live in Puxi or Pudong province. They've been locked down for a very long time, but lockdown was meant to start on the 1st. We got a warning about it just a few days before the 1st. I want to say maybe it was the 27th or 28th. I want to say, 27th, that we would be locked down from the 1st to the 5th. That, of course, has not happened. I lost 2 precious days to prepare for lockdown because someone in my building had caught COVID, which hope they're doing all right, but that caused my building to be locked down 2 days before the lockdown officially started. Deeply, 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 deeply frustrating. I could have bought so much more food. Oh well. We have received packages of food from the government twice, which has been a tremendous help, but is just a little bit short of what's needed. We got vegetables, we get things of meat, we got rice this time, the second time. Grateful for it, gonna be helpful. We've already gone through most of the vegetables. We'll run out tomorrow, probably. The meat we've got in the freezer, and the rice, 1 kilogram, is not gonna last us that long. I'm guessing it's meant to last until next week if they have to give us another round. It's just barely enough, in my opinion, for 2 people. I can only imagine if someone's a family in my community. But it seems that different communities are getting different amounts. I've heard of communities that are getting food every day. And man, if that's true, or I've seen pictures of people claiming to get these mountains of food. I really hope that's not true. Actually, no, I hope it's not true, because that will just make me angry, because whoever lives there, their communities have some of that guanxi, some of those connections, and mine does not. And I think that's not fair. But good for them if they're really getting food every day, and good for them if they're getting a lot of food. We got just enough if we squeeze it. Can't go outside except to take PCR tests. We've taken 7. We were self-administering the tests, doing it nasally, which tickles a lot. But lately they've been making us go down to stand in a line to take the tests, which I just feel like is not as safe, even if we can stand a little bit apart when we're all going down the steps or coming up. Anyway, no end in sight. There are one of my coworkers co-workers, actually her community is very small. It's just 2 buildings. And she's able to go out. And quite a few others, if their community has 0, they're able to go out and walk around, I guess. That's what I've heard. Good for her. I mean, I'm glad I'm not getting COVID, I suppose, and I'm glad I'm not going to one of the quarantine centers. But it is deeply frustrating that the only food, we did manage to get some milk. We got 2 liters of milk today, out of the blue. But otherwise, all of our food orders, which some people have been able to get, not people I know, just people on the internet that I've seen, have been able to get plenty of orders, or even a few orders. We're running low on water. We've got about just over 5 liters right now. We can boil the water, but I've heard Shanghai's water has metal, trace amounts of metal in it, metals in it, so we're not exactly low on food. We've got we used quite a bit of the garlic. We've got 13 bulbs of garlic, which is ridiculous. A bit of ginger, plenty of spices, though we're running low on oil to cook with. We've got 2 oranges, a grapefruit, half a jar of peanut butter, half a kilo of dry red beans, a can of white beans, spaghetti, noodles, spaghetti sauce, 2 packages of pickled stuff, some leftovers from the dinner I made, a whole bag full of bok choy. I mean, we're doing okay for food right now, but we have been making tons of orders. I mean, tons. And an order I was trying to make is, I was a bit rude about it, but when I'm in crisis mode, I'm a lot more demanding and care a lot less about what are you doing right now. Rude, most definitely, but this has caused a bit of a rift here, and my girlfriend and I have not really spoken for a week because of her response to me. And I'm not going to get into it more than that. I was rude, yes. I acknowledged that, accepted that, told her, and in return I have gotten selfishness, stubbornness, pride, and most importantly, and best of all, no communication, a lack of communication, which you would think in a food crisis would be absolutely vital, but not here. Anyway, almost all of our orders, except the milk that we managed to get today, never got picked up, never started, or were delayed. So we don't get any food, we don't get any water. My co-workers have been helping, my Chinese co-workers have been helping those of us that are foreigners to try and make do. And I will be asking them about that tomorrow. But I'm not very happy about this. I wish I had those 2 extra days. I'd be a lot happier. I might actually have some honey. This is driving me crazy. I've been using this religiously. Very frustrating. Hopefully my community will eventually get to 0 very soon. Maybe things will kind of open up, I don't know. Anyway, goodbye.